Okay. Let's try over here. Let's see if over here nets a better result. Let's see if just hanging out over here creates a better result. Because maybe it won't. I don't know. Oh, I'm upset that this thing isn't showing me what I want it to see, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine. It's wonderful. It's alright. I'm not at all very upset what's going on. Oh. Hi, Natanya. Welcome back. Well, let's see if it works over here. Let's see if it works over here. Let's see if it works over here. Let's see if they just didn't want me to get on my main channel. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they trying to push me to stream on this channel because I had like 3 streams that I just gave up on because pardon me, I didn't care. What people expect me to care about, I don't care about. What's good off-brand lives. Zamaria! How could you? I thought you were dignified. I thought you had a working brain. I thought you cared. How could you? If this doesn't work, I'm gonna straight up go to bed. Or if this don't work, I'm gonna just turn my computer off. And then I'm gonna come back in it's about to be 7 o'clock. 4 hours, and you know what I'm gonna play? Hold on. It's coming. Hold on. It's coming. We play the Midnight Walk. Cause the Midnight Walk drop in 4 hours, bitch. I'm excited. Finally got me a new game to play. I'm excited. Makes me happy. It oils me up inside. And fuck you, Zamaria. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. The African American slop continues. Boy, that's a crazy bar. That's a crazy bar. Even though you kind of right, it's a crazy bar. That's just a crazy bar. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just a crazy bar. It's like you're not supposed to be right about that, but you are right about that. You're not supposed to be right about that. I'm sorry, but technically you are right about that. Technically, you're right. Technically. So look, how y'all want me to do it? We really can do this one of two ways. We could either just cool it and we could vibe just a little bit, or we could go nuts early. We could do either one. Cause I got 1, 2, 3, and then we could just bullshit. But it's it's not even a matter of which one's worse. Is one worse? Is two worse? Is three worse? No, it's just 3 things I really want to talk about, and then we could just bullshit for the rest of it. But I'm just in that state of wondering, Jesus, that was loud in my ear. What? My ways about being angry towards things only go so far. They only go so far because when you see something and you hear people try to explain it and they try their damnedest and they try their best, it just never makes any sense. It really just never makes sense. It's in the past, I could have been sad about it, but the more I just pay attention in any capacity, I realize there's really no reason. Because it's all just a part of that magical plan to make everyone feel a certain way deep inside. But even with that being the case, you just gotta love how stupid people tend to make things work. You gotta love it. But I can't let it affect me. Tell us the story that's pissing you off the most, just to get it out the way. Well, look, before that, since you said it, we're gonna do it your way, Benihana. But before that, I just want to let y'all know how excited I am for the Midnight Walk, bro. It drops in 4 hours. It drops in 4 hours. This game that looks like claymation and what could be the definition of Coraline, the video game, I am excited. I'm excited. I need something's got to hold me over until the Little Nightmares. And to my knowledge, nothing from the Little Nightmares has come out. And I'm still in pain and I'm still in agony over it because I want the Little Nightmares to come out so I can have it in my soul, have it ingrained in my bones. Oh, but no one ever wants me to be happy. They all want me to be sad at the same time. It's pathetic. All right. I feel like I could just rip this Band-Aid off. Okay. Just gotta feel the need. You just gotta feel the need in the moment to realize that you gotta rip the Band-Aid off. Because if you don't rip the Band-Aid off, people are gonna be like, oh, Leon this, Leon that, Leon this, Leon that, Leon this, Leon that, Leon this, Leon that. It's important to just rip that Band-Aid off, because if I don't rip the Band-Aid off, I end up like people like Natanya, not knowing how to rip a Band-Aid off. Oh. I bust the nut at the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer that dropped yesterday. Motherfuckers delayed the game. They delayed the game, and 4 days later was like, you know what? We're going to give y'all a crumb of something. Just a crumb of something. Just a crumb. Not even like no real anything. Just like a crumb of something. And apparently, I can't really believe them in full capacity. Apparently, the entire thing was recorded on like the base PS5, which kind of spits in the face of what everybody said about how you would need a PS5 Pro to play that game. And here's my thing. This is my thing. Game companies lie to everyone all the time. It'll probably look semi better from the PS5 Pro, but other than that, I don't care. If I want to get a PS5 Pro, I'll get it. But if I don't care enough to get it, I'm not gonna fucking get it. These fucking game companies do too much to con people out there. Now you got EA fucking sitting here saying, "Hey, we're not gonna raise our prices to $80." Really? Really? Like, remember Cyberpunk 2077 on the PS4? I mean, Cyberpunk was trash anyway. I don't give a fuck. Moro told me this because she bought Cyberpunk. I don't give a fuck about what updates came out now. The game was trash when it dropped. That shit ain't saving it, at least for me. If you enjoy that shit, play it. But me, fuck that. I can't, in all good consciousness, fucking care about. Matter of fact, no, I said I can't care about it, and I won't care about it. Why? Because I'm a semi-civilized individual. Oh. And with that, civilization creates controversy in the streets because, you unrefined individuals always want me to be at my worst while you sit and enjoy your time at the best, which never really made any sense, at least to me. But get Leon, he's political. Get Leon political for what? Boy, my political takes are the most milquetoast basic shit you could ever understand. Like, what? My political take is both the Democrats and the Republicans fucking suck, and all the problems that exist in this fucking country, all of them could have been solved before I was born and maybe while I was a fucking child. I've heard the same fucking problems every 4 years. Immigration, money, something else. I've heard that shit since I was a kid. Y'all ain't solving shit. In 4 years, motherfuckers still gonna be complaining about some extra shit. But y'all know that, and y'all still be arguing with each other. The Republicans are better, no, the Democrats are better. And I'm just sitting here like, you all suck. My country's in shambles. My country's in shambles. And you people are just sitting there making bills about nothing. But I hope y'all, I tweeted this. I would hate to be a fucking TSA worker for like the next few days, maybe even the next month, because now you got the real ID thing going around. I know motherfuckers is at that airport today like, what the fuck you mean I can't get on the plane? I saw like a news video saying that you can still get on without like a real ID. It's gonna take you like 30 minutes to go through some extra security checks, and I'm like, woo, nigga. Ooh, nigga. Oh shit. I mean, fuck, I'll be cool with it because I could just like, I go to the airport early. That way I could just go through all that. But I can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. All right. Remember the video I did the other day about the Rodney Hinton kid and his dad, and how some people think it's a great idea to, after seeing your son get killed by cops and not really having full details about the situation and thinking that, yeah, the perfect response is an eye for an eye. Well, if you remember the entirety of Carmelo Anthony and knowing what those people were doing in that situation, creating their fanatical stories to the point where the cops and Carmelo Anthony's representatives had to sit there and say, could y'all stop doing that? And we could actually get to the truth. Well, nobody paid attention to any of that. Nobody heeded the warnings, because as we've reached the next day in our topic of Rodney Hinton, we now have a new Facebook theory that's come about.
There's information floating around that the car wasn't stolen. The car was, in fact, behind on payments.
Now, I have one question, just a simple question, because the video is 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Where did you get that information from? Because on Wednesday, May 7th, 2025, not a crumb of that has been verified by a single solitary credible soul, and I do not want to hear anything about I got it online. I'm gonna need a source pronto.
My God.
You got this dramatic ass music. Please, source me, please.
My God, my God.
You keep calling out to God. God me a source.
If this is true, like I said, that's a false police report. That's a false claim.
Source.
On top of.
Source. I need a source.
If that's true. You
keep saying if. You just sat here and said, oh, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that. I need a source. Where'd you get that from?
This should open up a worldwide change to how dealerships, when it's reported that a car is behind on payments,
buy a used car.
Instead of it being listed as stolen, it needs to say repo now, repo available, tow now, any motherfucking thing other than stolen.
I need source.
Because
we are now 1 minute and 11 seconds into a 2 minute 37 video. Source. I need a source, buddy. You gotta give me a source.
Police will approach the situation completely different. Okay?
Source.
If a vehicle is stolen, police are approaching that vehicle with a different mindset.
Well, yeah, because they got the call saying that the thing was stolen, and they approached it like it was stolen, and 4 individuals, I think it was 3 or 4 individuals, all scattered from the car. So you already creating like that nugget where, I heard that this was about missing car payments. Wait, why are all of them running? Oh, that's crazy.
With a completely different mindset, and then you got 4 black men sitting in the car. They're gonna lose their fucking mind. They go into that car, they're approaching that car, trigger happy. But if it says tow now or repo available,
ignoring that very hilarious nugget, you do know they repo these cars. They don't send the cops to repo a car. Like, the one monkey wrench in this dumbass theory is you're lumping in like every car dealership's process when it comes to missing car payments. You simple-minded motherfucker expects me to even take this 1% seriously without recognizing that in the missing car payment process, the first step is not to call the police. The first step is to say, hey, repo boy, go get this car and bring it back to this lot. Until they pay them payments, they not getting this back. You expect me to believe that they called the cops instead of calling the repo man off of 1, 2, or 3 car payments. You expect me to believe that they're not going to go through the process of getting that car back. They're just going to go send the cops to kill some black kids. Okay, there's just like one problem. You did not give a fucking source for any of that. You pulled that bullshit thin air out of your ass. I don't know what part of your ass you pulled it out from, but you stretched real hard deep in there to dig it all out and make sure that anybody on social media can sit there and say, this actually could be something of note. This actually could be something of circumstance. This is something to actually consider. And this ain't the only dumbass who's parading this narrative around. And my one question to each and every one of you motherfuckers that's gonna sit there and say, well, it's something to think about. Well, it's something to consider. Well, you just hate black people. You want to see black people die. You're trying to make white people feel invalidated to kill black people. Where the fuck was your source for this shit? Where did you get that from? Because at time standing, nobody has said anything even close to that. Nobody has verified a fucking thing out of anything you people have said. It's to the point where y'all are hoping that's the case. Because if you even get 1% of this dumbass fanatical story right, you're going to sit there and say, see, we were right about this. We were right about that. It proves my statements from when I was talking about Carmelo Anthony. You people don't care. You just want to spout some bullshit online for some likes, which is cool, but damn, go spout some takes about that bitch air frying crabs in a fucking air fryer. Go spit some takes about the DL whisperer. Go spit some takes about 100 men versus 100 women with accountability. Go talk about some shit that will be in your field. Talking about some shit that involve a police investigation is never going to be lucrative for any of y'all, because it seems to me that y'all want one outcome, which is black person the victim, everybody else is the perpetrator. And if you don't get that, we live in a racist society. But if you do get that, it speaks to power. How about how we're going to finally start changing as a society, even though we keep going through this fucking process every single day of every single week of every single month of every single year of every single decade of every single fucking century, because it seems like we don't get to a point of actually solving said issues. We just want to grandstand to our highest fucking degree. And the thing that's irking me is that there's going to be somebody who writes me this girthy ass paragraph about how I hate black people. Where's the source? Where did you get that from? Where did you dig any of that from? Because I know you got it from random people on social media. I know you probably got it off of Facebook. I know you got it in a means to sit there and say, well, I don't really like how they're painting this black boy that I don't know, so I'm just gonna create this story to make it seem like there's a presumed act of innocence, because who among us hasn't missed the car payment? Me, because I bought a used car, so I ain't gotta deal with none of that shit. Why? Because the allure of having a car that was made in 2025 and paying $2,000 a month, not really lucrative for me, not really beneficial to me financially. So I'm gonna stick with something a little bit used from 2011, maybe even 2012, so I can get from point A to point fucking B. And again, how the fuck am I supposed to sit here and rationalize that the car dealership is going to see 1, 2, maybe 3 missed payments and say, you know what, cops, go hunt them down? Because that don't make any fucking sense. That don't really comprende with me. And it don't really comprende with any of y'all, because y'all dancing around the subject matter of, oh, well, I had heard this, or well, I had heard that. Fuck what you heard. Source me something. That way I could truly believe this, because when y'all was running around saying this shit about Carmelo Anthony and about all these phantom police reports, the police and Carmelo Anthony's representatives had to sit there and say, shut the fuck up. Why? Because you motherfuckers were not doing anything to help Carmelo. You were doing it to hinder him, to actually put him in a bind to where he's got to explain extra extra shit past what he's already explained, and it is disastrous. I get it. Y'all believe in eye for an eye. Just stick with that dumbass logic, because when y'all try to inject your own fanatical fake fiction into these stories, y'all make them worse. And then when you don't get your fucking outcome, you sit there and say, oh, what about my story on Facebook? What about what I heard on Facebook? You don't actually fucking care. If you cared about Rodney Hinton and his son, you would actually just sit back, shut the fuck up, and wait. Whether if you waiting a week, a month, maybe a couple years, because seems like there's a lot of cases that happened in like 2020 that's getting addressed now, you would wait for more information to figure out how everything transpired and how everything went down, and we could get to a conclusion, but the fucking conclusion will come out with all the facts to back it, and you motherfuckers will sit there and say, none of this is true. So damned if you do, damned if you don't. Here's the sick part, and we gonna wrap this shit up like this. It's embarrassing how many fucking times a lot of people are dedicated to coming up with a lie because the truth is not really as acceptable in your made up reality. Here's the sick part. The likelihood that his kid stole a car is very high. The likelihood of him getting caught by the cops and starting to scatter is very fucking high. The only thing that I'm going to sit here and say is based on evidence that needs to figure out if it's justified or not is if the kid had a gun and he pointed it at the officer. Because if he pointed it at the officer, guess what? The shooting was justified. If he didn't point it at the officer and he was just making too many fast movements and the body cam footage needs to get cleared up so that we could deduce that, guess what? I'm going to say it's not justified, and I'm going to go on from there. Do I think it was a great idea to respond by killing a random officer? No, because while you motherfuckers are sitting there cheering him on saying eye for an eye, he's sitting in jail and he's getting somebody's fructose corn syrup, and you not going to do nothing about it. Oh, but I'm putting money on his books. Congratulations. You putting money on his ass so that when Big Tyrone get him, he going to have a time of his life and he going to throw the ones on him. Congratulations. You solved nothing and you're making it even fucking worse. Subscribe. Mwah. Goodbye. That was it. That was my fanatical rant. That I never had then. When I saw this shit, this ain't the only one. This ain't the only fucking one. It's not. It's not the only one. I found like, how many? I want the real number. How many did I find? I'm not counting that one. I got two other ones. We live in a world where this is commonplace. Y'all want to see a picture of me as a baby? I want y'all to know that this picture of me as a baby encapsulates me as an adult. I knew what the world was as a child. I knew what the car. I knew what the world was as a child. I fucking knew what this world was as a child. It wasn't gonna be pretty. Nothing has changed. Like nothing. I wake up every day. Was tired of this shit fresh out the womb. The sad part is I think I'm maybe 2 years old in this picture, if not 3. I think I'm either 2 or 3 years old in that picture. Disappointed in humanity since birth. Here's the sick part. I was like this close to being registered as a fucking stillborn. And for those of you who don't know what a stillborn is, it's a dead baby. Because apparently, this is coming from my mother, came out the womb, didn't make a sound. Didn't make a fucking sound. Didn't make a move, nothing. I just came out the womb silent. And this fucking doctor accosts me, pinches my skin, and apparently smacks me on my ass. And I start crying. I'm gonna find that fucking doctor. That's my life mission. That's my story arc. I'm gonna find that fucking doctor and I'm gonna sue. I didn't ask to be assaulted. I was assaulted. Like, fresh out. That's a record. That's a fucking record. Fastest birth to assault ratio. Probably about a minute. Mind you, first of all. Like, mind you, I don't give a fuck what's supposed to happen. I didn't ask for that. You didn't hear me utter a fucking word. You know what I mean? Don't fucking touch me. Villain arc? It's my entire character. You want to know why I'm so cantankerous? Blame the doctor. The doctor sounds like a predator. Motherfucker assaulted me. I am a victim. You know what? I knew y'all didn't care about victims. You fucking white supremacists. Oh, fucking white supremacists. No peace fresh out the womb. I'm saying, bro, like, what the fuck? Shit not fair. Shit unconstitutional. You look like the grown-up, handsome version of Irwin from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, mainly because of those thick rimmed glasses you have. It's like I just want to stream to like talk about shit, react to shit. I ain't start streaming to get bullied. I ain't start streaming to get bullied, man. I have feelings. How dare you? As a sexy white man, if I die, I'm getting reincarnated as Ruin Leon. Huh. The Grim Adventures of Leon and Peachy. Every time we speak, I have to let you all know. Peachy says hello. Peachy says hello. You gotta spin the block on that one. Buddy, look at me. Look at me. Do you think this fucking child can spin the block? Like, look at this child. And look what he grew into. Do you think this child can spin the block? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? This child fresh out. This child who was a stillborn, who was almost registered as a stillborn. You're out of your mind. Stop saying yes. The fuck? Stop saying yes. Baby Leon is so precious. Calm down, buddy. More baby pics? I don't think I have anymore. I found these today. Do I have any more of these? I don't. I have pictures of my haircut. Like, all of it gone. And we're not doing that. We're not doing that one. I don't have anymore. I mean, I might. Do I? I don't think I have anymore. I don't have anymore. Oh well. You've got very pinchable cheeks. It brings out the old Southern grandma in me. How the fuck are you a Southern grandma and you just reference me as the fucking dude from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? The fuck is the matter with you? What absolutely is wrong with you? Are you okay? Are you healed? Honest opinion about the GTA 6 trailer? Buddy, I don't give a fuck. I want to play the game. Of course it looked good. What you thought I was going to be one of these people that's like, oh, it's another Rockstar game. I don't give a fuck. I'm excited. I'm hyped. Matter of fact, where is that? Hold on. How do I go to it? It's shit. I got it wish listed. I got it fucking wish listed. What the fuck? Like, it's up. It's up. Next year. Literally. Well, not around this time. Like, a couple weeks after. But, nigga, hyped. I'm hyped. I don't know about the rest of the mongoloids that exist in the world, but I'm hyped. You know why? Because it's Grand Theft motherfucking Auto, bro. Like, why would I not be hyped about Grand Theft motherfucking Auto, bro? Like, you out of your mind. Like, come on. We got black people. It's up. The PS Plus games are stacked this month. I feel like you're lying about that. I feel like you might be lying about that one. I don't know why. I just feel like you might be lying about that. What's in here? I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of this is. All of this looks trash. Oh my God, the South Park game, that's trash. Oh, great heavens. Oh golly gee willikers, Batman. We got some heat this year in gaming. I mean, don't let like all these random motherfuckers tell you. They'll sit there and be like, no, we don't have anything. We don't have anything. What? We don't have anything in terms of gaming this year at all. We don't have anything of substance. We don't have anything of note. We don't have anything. Nobody. Okay. Game Pass, a better deal, not gonna lie. I don't care. Pick whatever platform you want to play a game on and go play it. Other than that, cry about it. Like, wherever you want to play a game, go play it. All that, this console's better, PC's better, this is better, this is better. All you motherfuckers are a part of a cycle where these gaming companies fuck you over anyway. Every fucking gaming company is raising the prices of shit while you motherfuckers are complaining or bragging about your favorite console. Surprise, surprise, the company wins. Surprise, surprise, you don't win. The motherfuckers who charging y'all win. Cause how many motherfuckers complain about the Nintendo Switch? And they're still gonna buy it. I don't think that Switch is coming into this household at any point in 2025. Unless I get like a stupid amount of fuck you money, that shit not coming in this household. That shit is not coming in this household. Are you gonna pre-order the Bing Bing Wow? Nasty work. Have you seen the Sinners movie? Yes. A lot of you in this chat are cornbread. I think I pissed off Moro the other day when I called her cornbread. I think that motherfucker actually got offended when I said that. And it was like, it was so off the cuff. Because I told her, go watch Sinners. And she said, I already watched it. I was just like, you're cornbread. Motherfucker actually got mad. What does that mean? Go watch Sinners and you'll know. Go, instead of fucking complaining about movies being bad, even though you don't watch them, instead of bitching about Marvel movies that y'all don't go watch a good movie. Go watch the Leon recommendation. Leon recommends Sinners to each and every one of you motherfuckers. Y'all spend y'all time bitching about Marvel and Disney all fucking day. Go watch Sinners. Moral's recent video was good. Was it though? Was it though? This motherfucker just threw me into the fire for literally no fucking reason. I get thrown in the middle of shit for no fucking reason. Why? Why must I add? Why? Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Because this mongoloid. Where did you put it? You creature habit. You better not have taken it out the fucking video. Oh, where the fuck is it? You sick fuck. Don't you dare. Oh, what part of the video was it in? Fuck Kanye. I can't listen to Kanye no more, man. I'm devastated. I'm devastated what Kanye did. Right. Listen. I don't know if Moral. I don't even think Moral knows that I stream. Put me on blast like this. Even though I'm right. Like, what's it? I didn't know what a fucking Turning Point USA is. I didn't know what the fuck a Turning Point USA is. I thought it was the KKK. This motherfucker telling me it's something run by Candace Owens and Charlie Kirk. It sound like the KKK. It sound like it. Fuck. It ain't my fault. What the comments said. Being pro-life at 2025 is embarrassing. Is it? Is it? Being pro-life in 2025. Is it? I mean, I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-choice. Do whatever the fuck y'all want. Do whatever the fuck y'all want. Especially because it ain't my kid. Who is this? Who's the pink pill? You got like a large YouTuber watching you, Moral. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so proud. Look at Natanya trying to schmooze. Trying to smooze up. See? Ass kisser. Fucking ass kisser. The great value KKK. I ain't gonna lie. I ate with that. Cause like the great value KKK, like I'm pro-choice. I feel like if you don't want that kid and you don't want to run the risk of like your body changing, go ahead, do what you want. It ain't my kid. What the fuck you want me to do? Touch you? No, thank you. No, thank you. When stream start? I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna start, bro. I don't know when it's gonna start, my mind. I don't know. But we got a problem. We got bombshell video and new attack. Now, I've sworn off of making another video about Carmelo Anthony until like a trial ending. Not even a trial date. It's like the ending. I've enjoyed watching the Quartering talk about this because he will spend 8 to 15 minutes wasting everybody's fucking time with nothing. Now, look at it. Look at that. It's in the middle. Like there's 1, 2, 3 rows. It's in the middle and it's all the way to the right. Carmelo Anthony attack video to be released in all caps. Bombshell video and new attack with a fucking thumbnail of what you would think would be the video. Oh.
There's always video of these incidents. Apparently.
Speed it the fuck up, Leon. Okay.
Once the video is now out, there's going to be a lot of outrage. Many people suspect now that it is far worse than anyone expected, that it was perhaps premeditated or
source.
Not the circumstances of this argument that's being pushed on.
Source. Where's the source that this video is going to be released to the public? Source. I need a source. Please, I just need a source. If you give me a source, I can forgive this. But I need a source. Without a source, I have nothing to work with here.
On people doesn't exist. We'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, Carmelo.
Stop. I just looked at the comments. The first comment. I know you're getting sick of it. I'll stop Friday. Our Mother's Day gift box. What? What? Give Leon the pink sauce, bro. I already fuck it. That pink sauce was like it actually made me sick. That's the part I never told y'all. Like, I got sick after that shit.
Fellow's scumbag lawyer or minister, defense team, or whatever, has.
So look, this is another thing. That's not that man's lawyer. That was never that man's lawyer. I know who he's talking about. He's talking about the dude who like hosted the press conference. That was never his lawyer. That was never his lawyer. That was a representative. That was a representative, not his legal representative, just a motherfucker who was going to talk in front of the cameras for these motherfuckers, like Al Sharpton do. Like, I don't know why we still calling that man his lawyer.
Launched into yet another horrible, disparaging scred against the family of the boy who is no longer with us. Absolutely crazy.
We just forgot Austin Metcalf's name like that. It's crazy.
Let's get into all this. Huge shout out to everyone. I promise by Friday I'm going to give everyone a reprieve.
To release the video.
I'm sorry. Is our source is our source him?
Pick this up to help me move these. I'll never be sending gift boxes to Amazon again.
Our source for this is Jason Whitlock? Oh, bro, I'm about to do the heel toe.
Here's a clip from Jason Whitlock that I thought was pretty interesting.
The title of this video is Carmelo Anthony attack video to be released! ! Will cause mass protest and new attack on victim's dad. I don't think I'm getting a source here. So like when y'all make this claim that I don't have the same energy for this group and that group, just know I'm compiling like every fucking instance where a motherfucker wasted y'all time. There's a reason. The reason I stopped with the Carmelo Anthony videos is because there was nothing else. Realistically, I should have stopped when he got bonded out. When he got bonded out, that's when I should have stopped. But I kept going. And I felt like the last place you could realistically stop is the motherfuckers who tried to put on some campaign for Austin Metcalf, and it was an absolute shit show. That's it. That's it. And until I get like a final verdict, I'm done. I'm not recording another video about this shit. I will compile all fucking instances where motherfuckers are just throwing shit at the wall. So you're telling me the video isn't really? No, it would have been all over Twitter. It would have been, it really would have been all over Twitter. But it ain't. Why? Because the fucking police are doing an open investigation, an active investigation. Realistically, the topic about Carmelo Anthony is over. Until we get to that point, it's over. And that's the part nobody wants to fucking say out loud. Like, the topic around this is over. Oh, by the way, next month, Brick Lady going to trial. I know you all thought that was over, but it ain't. Just because it leaves your algorithm because there's no new updates about the shit don't mean the story is over. That means there's other shit going on. I hate when I talk about some shit years after and motherfuckers are like, wait, I thought this story ended. No, it just didn't go to court fast enough. But yeah, Brick Lady going to court in June. And motherfuckers, I swear, motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, I thought this story was over. I miss when we could move on and come back to stories and events like we used to. There's money to be made in keeping shit going. And it's like, I could do it, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Motherfuckers swear up and down. Like, I'm gonna be glued to shit all the time. No. Why do y'all think I fucking yell at y'all to shut the fuck up and wait? I just fucking sat there and told y'all before the stream died. I fucking told y'all. What about the card reader who was accused of Professor of those murders? That's still going on. And the only reason that's still going on is because that bitch is trying tooth and nail to find some way out of this shit. Even though she keep going to court and they keep smacking her back, saying, stop. We're not going with your motion. We're going with the motherfucker you accused of murder motion. And the thing about the dude at the park and yelling nigga and all this, y'all just threw out that he was a pedophile off a screenshot. People dedicated time to finding this out, and they came back with, no, the charges got dropped. And now it's kangaroo court. Now it's, no, he is one because we say so. What? That's not evidence. That's just you mad. And if he is one, fuck him. But you're going to have to prove that he is. And when the charges get dropped, the conversation is going to go one of different directions. They didn't have no evidence to prove it. It's kangaroo court. Or everybody just said, fuck it. The problem is, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get a finite ending to that. You're going to get bullshit. That's why I said, it's crazy. Motherfuckers sitting here saying I'm defending a pedophile. I had to stretch my neck to elaborate to motherfuckers. I've asked all these people running, all these people that, some of y'all, because some of y'all do this shit, go watch this YouTuber. I go watch him, and this motherfucker just posts a screenshot. No evidence. It's like, you motherfuckers crazy.
We're going to release the video of what happened to Austin Metcalf.
Can you think about that? If this video comes out and you see exactly...
If I don't see the word if in this title, man.
what happened, what I suspect is going to happen, that will be the real question. The real time is going to be, will there be riots? Certainly, I believe there is a strong case for this video being very, very bad for Carmelo Anthony. If it had supported his self-defense claim.
I feel like y'all are twisting how these riots tend to go. If that video comes out and it shows Carmelo just like digging into this dude's skin with a knife, that's not gonna be like the riot. The riot would come in if like they jumped him and they beat the shit out of Carmelo. Like that's how that would go. Nobody rioted when George Floyd got that knee off of his neck and just started beating the cops. They rioted because they saw a video of a cop's knee on this motherfucker. Like, what? And anyone who calls like a riot the summer of love, I don't give a fuck where you got it from. You gay. Call it what it is, a riot. That benefited nobody. It was fucking stupid. Anybody who calls some shit the summer of love, I immediately don't even value your existence on this earth. Oh, I'm saying it because it's cute. Gay.
I am sure the minister and family would have asked for this to be released by now.
And I think they believe that's going to be the spark. And it's been, I said it from the outset, that my belief, this is off my journalistic instincts, that when that video is released, it's going to be so one-sided and look so bad for Carmelo Anthony and the people that supported Carmelo Anthony. And it's, what they want it to be is as triggering as the George Floyd video was.
I believe that is true. I agree with Jason Whitlock on this. I think if that video was even in the gray area, where they might maybe perhaps be able to make a self-defense case.
If they can make a self-defense case, that's not a gray area. That's the self-defense case in its entirety. gray area. That would be the entirety of the self-defense case right there. I'm just saying.
I would argue that we would have already seen these videos.
In 2020, when people saw that video, particularly without any context, George Floyd, the drugs he had ingested, without all the resistance of police early on, and you just watched that final 8 minutes, it was so triggering. Out of context, it was so triggering that we had the summer of George Floyd riots, the summer of love in honor of St. George Floyd.
Right.
Gang!
I believe this video is intended to trigger white people and to so repulse them that they just say, man, all these black people that done supported Carmelo Anthony.
Wait. Jason, you talking about the whites rioting? Oh, buddy. You talking about the whites rioting? Oh.
I mean, does anybody... I don't think that there's going to be any... I absolutely don't refute this at all. Now, I think the argument that they're holding it back to purposely trigger people, I think that's quite a claim. You don't need to hold
Buddy, everything in this video is quite a fucking claim, but okay.
it back to trigger people. You would have just released it right away. I think we're probably going to have to wait till a trial, which I suspect is going to be delayed multiple times before we actually see the video of this, because I believe that it is, in fact, extremely one-sided and will look very bad for Carmelo.
This media that wouldn't tell us the truth about this Carmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf, this media that has imposed this racist double standard. This is the line in the sand. We've elevated this Carmelo Anthony. This is in my view, maybe I'm wrong, and I will not be bothered if I'm wrong, but this seems so.
Yeah, it's a lot of y'all that's going to be bothered if y'all wrong about this shit. There's a lot of people who have staked their claim to this shit going one way that even a crumb of that shit being wrong, they're going to be very upset about. If you don't believe me, look at all the motherfuckers who stopped talking about these fake stories that they pulled from Facebook.
So simple. 17-year-old boy sitting under a tent. Someone asks you to leave. You get static from another 17-year-old. Maybe a punch should have been thrown or two.
Well, I would argue that no, you shouldn't be putting your hands on anybody over words, but
I thought we lived in a fucking society where y'all wanted motherfuckers to scrap. Cause I seem to fucking recall a good portion of people saying, "Oh, why come they couldn't just fight it out?" A bunch of teenagers with an ego, y'all want them to fight? Yeah, nasty work, nasty fucking work, nasty fucking work.
Guess what? I mean, if you take the word should and replace with could have been, or you can understand it, then sure.
But stabbing in the heart, this is cold-blooded murder. This is a simple case of someone overreacting to a verbal conflict. A simple case.
Poor impulse control?
I feel disrespected. Let me overreact. We've seen this play out in urban communities time and time and time again between teenage boys.
Correct.
I'm disrespected. I shoot and kill you. I'm disrespected. We beat you into a pulp and you die. This is what goes on. The only thing different here is it's in the suburbs in Frisco, Texas, and it's a black boy doing what young black boys have been doing to other young black boys for years.
I live in the suburbs.
Who cares you're white?
I'm not plugged into the black community. I can't really offer any good takes on how you fix this.
I'm about to scream. I'm about to scream. And the reason I'm about to scream is because he just said that. He just said that in front of y'all faces. Yet one, not counting this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Are there any more? Are there any more? So not counting the one we're watching, because that would mean 27. There are 26 fucking videos from this dude about this subject where he has talked about black culture. He has talked about black culture. Don't do this gay ass as a white. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. You didn't do it at any other fucking point. Don't do it now.
Probably start with keeping the father in the home. Probably the first step.
Well, if the father don't want that kid, how the fuck we gonna keep him in the home? Like, come on, what are we doing?
But, you know, inside of this community, they have a huge problem with this. And it isn't to say that white folks don't do this to other white folks and whatever, but the percentages are crazy.
And when the video gets released, people will be like, I want no parts of that behavior. I want no parts of people that have tried to defend that behavior.
The attack video to be released. When? Excuse me. You titled this like the video is going to be released maybe that day. This video was uploaded yesterday. We doing this shit off a guess?
I want no parts of the people that concocted fabricated narratives around what happened here.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to end up with a situation where these parents, or I mean, the mainstream media, I believe, is going to completely forget about this case once that video's out. The mainstream media is going to completely abandon this.
I mean, we've already seen that. It's already over. You know why? Because there's no new update. None. There's none. There's like no new update to give a damn about. None. Zero. You know how I know that? A 13-minute video where 8 minutes is advertising coffee and speculating about a fucking riot with no indication of a video being released to the public. It's like, do y'all want me to waste y'all time like that? Is that it? Is that what y'all want me to do? I don't want to do it, but you know, I'm a slave to humanity. I'll do it if you all really want me to be a slave to humanity. I can, but I don't think it would make too much sense to do. Maybe. Motherfucker said maybe. Well, too bad. I won't. I can't. Because if I do it, I'm gonna upset myself if I fucking do it. I will upset myself. Depends how much you paying. Oh God. It can't be done. I can't do it. It can't be done. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just feel like I say the things that I say and people don't understand it. And people don't want to instill into the next generation what it means to not be stupid on and off of social media. I feel like the hard work I put in is not respected by anybody. But much like most teachers, I trudge on because if I don't do it, no one will do it. And when I hear about a high school athlete getting shot after doing a TikTok door knocking prank, man, I tend to just sit there and say, I don't even know why y'all bothering to deal with people at any point in time. A Virginia homeowner allegedly shot and killed a 3-sport high school athlete after the teenager and 2 pals banged on the shooter's door while playing Ding Dong Ditch early Saturday. Tyler Chase again with these horrendous ass names. Like, these names are horrendous. I don't know what it is today. These names are horrendous. Was charged Tuesday with killing an 18-year-old high school senior, Michael Bosworth Jr., and injuring one of his friends during what police initially reported was an attempted burglary on the residential block of Fredericksburg at 3 a.m. Yeah. Why are we banging on people's doors at 3 a.m.? Now look, I don't mean to make this racial. But y'all can't see the supposed shooter. Now I'm gonna give y'all a chance. Guess the race. Guess the race. I know we shouldn't be doing this, but guess the race. Now, Now, we're going to do it like this. The victim's name is Tyler Chase Butler. The shooter. Wait, no. The shoot. I fucked that up. The shooter is Tyler Chase Butler. The victim is Michael Bosworth Jr. So I'm gonna let y'all guess. Guess the skin color. I ain't even putting up a poll. We just gonna sit there and wait. Black, white, and Latino. Look at this motherfucker just cheating. Chase is always a white guy. White, Asian, white guy alert. Don't show him. We already set back 300 years. Both white. White shooter, black victim. White. Y'all don't have any faith in white people. Y'all don't have no faith in white people. Indian. Now that's a good one. That's a good guess. You don't really get too many Indian fit the descriptions around here. But it seems like everybody's saying white. And I'm here to alert you that you were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong. You racist people. You're racist against whites. How could you? How could you? Now look, the boy who suffered a graze room said that the group was looking for a place to hide when a series of gunshots went off at 3 a.m. Ew. The third teen, who was not harmed, also reportedly told police that they were playing Ding Dong Ditch, which involves knocking on a front door or ringing a doorbell and making a run for it. It's over. So you got one motherfucker saying, you got one motherfucker dead. You got the other one saying, hey, we were just trying to find a place to hide. And then you got the other one saying, we was playing Ding Dong Ditch. See what happened when y'all don't get y'all stories lined up? You see what happens when you don't get your stories lined up? Bad shit start happening. I'm just glad it was not a black woman. The most disrespected group in American history. Some people think that's a gimmick, but no, I actually believe that. I actually believe like black women are the most disrespected group. I do believe it. Like, I know you won't expect, I know you don't think I believe it, but I believe it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry, I believe it. You don't have to believe it, but you know. A police officer was shot while responding to a dispute near Overbrook High School and is currently in the hospital. Okay. All right. Everybody just get their freak on. He meant to say disrespectful. No, I meant disrespected. Your bias against black women means nothing to me. Your bias against black women means absolutely nothing to me. Bosworth was what the fuck? Massaponax High School senior who played lacrosse. What type of fucking cascaded high school is Massaponax? Excuse me? Excuse me? But this is a classic case of don't do some shit you see online and don't do it at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like, don't do this shit at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like, you knocking on somebody you banging on somebody's door at 3 o'clock in the morning? I ain't gonna lie. Part of me thinks he should go. Part of me thinks he should be free. These motherfuckers banging on his fucking door. He don't know what's going on. He hear motherfuckers banging on his fucking door. I walk out the door blasted. Ridiculous. You understand me? free that man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say free that man. That man gets somebody banging on his fucking door at 3 a.m. He don't know what they fucking up to. Like you say, it's an evil world we live in. And speaking of an evil world we live in, do y'all love... I need to rework this question because it might sound crazy as fuck. Do y'all have sympathy for children with autism? Do y'all understand that children with autism operate way differently than like a kid without autism? And do you understand that as you deal with those kids, you got to deal with them differently? Depends on what they did. Because, you know, we got examples of like a kid who was autistic beating the shit out of somebody. But what if this autistic kid threw one too many crayons? What would you do? Would you admonish the child? Would you restrict their access to crayons? These seem like good ideas. Or would you beat the shit out of the kid? Would you grab and drag a 4-year-old with autism? Would you? Would you? It's an important question. It's an important question that you got to think about sometimes. Because if you don't think about it, you might just end up doing it. Oh, she looked chopped and nuts. And she's fat. And white. So you know we got to play the racial card. Like, Wood was later fired from her position at the Kid City, USA, according to the Treasure Coast newspaper, who spoke with the daycare. You doing this at a daycare is crazy. Now, why did this lady go Mortal Kombat on us? Detectives arrived at the scene to interview the technician and review security footage, which allegedly showed Wood grabbing the boy's arm and dragging him at least 3 feet before forcing him to the ground. Security video allegedly showed the boy trying to get up as Wood allegedly held him down by his head using her hand. The outlet reported that the boy's behavioral technician told police that the boy never posed any danger to anyone else. Well, fuck. A fucking preschool kid? Like, what type of threat is he? Unless this fucking kid like got up and just like got like this and his head started spinning 360. That ain't no fucking threat. Take the crowns away. Just take the fucking crowns away. Police interviewed Wood at her home the next day, and the outlets reported that Wood told detectives the 4-year-old boy punched her in the stomach and threw crayons at her. Now look, all them years ago, we talked about the autistic teenager who beat the shit out that lady. And we all said that that was crazy. We all said that that lady ain't have no chance in hell. We all said that that lady had no chance against him. Especially because we all saw the video. And he was taller. And we could make an argument he was stronger. To this. This grown-ass woman versus a literal child. She's gonna win. Unless this fucking... apparently the kid's 4 years old. Unless this fucking 4-year-old is the literal antichrist and could like up a fucking pickaxe and start jigging everybody. No. 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 You ain't got it, champion. You ain't got it no way from Sunday on that one, buddy. You've lost it. Unless this fucking kid could mutate into the jolly green fucking giant who's not so jolly. No. You don't. I don't know, Leon, that crayon had a stitch on it. Had a stitch on it? Well, first of all, you meant to write switch. So already, your joke is already unfunny and don't even have the right word in it. So, matter of fact, flag on the play. Poor grammar, unfunny joke. What should his consequence be? What should TJ's consequence be? I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm gonna put you in timeout for 1 minute. Unfunny and poor grammar? Ooh. A 24-hour ban? Timeout for 5 minutes? You know the crazy part? I already put him in there for a minute. Y'all harsh. Motherfuckers say 24 hours, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. The belt is crazy. But it's just so how the fuck you gonna be unfunny and fuck the words up? Like, unfunny and fuck the words up? That's crazy. That's unfortunate. Make him watch BCP for a full hour? I can't make any of y'all watch that shit. I would be the only one who would sit here and watch the shit. Matter of fact, let's check in on our old perspective. Let's see what's going on over here. What's going on over here? The Amazing Bottom is crazy. I think we watched that already. Woke black academic loses his mind over peers daring a woman to say that. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I would agree with whatever he. I shouldn't say that. But it's the fact that, what y'all said his name was, Mark Lamont. Bro, he was trying to get her to fall for some bait. And you just like, no, you don't do that. You don't fucking do it. It's like, bro, simmer down, bro, D. Like, you losing it. Walk a mile barefoot on Lego bricks. Y'all just want people to die. That is a categorical death sentence. Oh, man. But how y'all doing? How is y'all Wednesday? I keep forgetting the days of the week. What's wrong with BCP? So look, when he sat there and compared being Creole to trans, he lost me. When he called a veteran of the Army woke for having a different opinion from him, and he called him like a woke that like lost his mind, and the motherfucker just sat there and explained his different opinion. No kicking and screaming, none of this shit. Lost me. It's like the over dramatic shit of like just calling shit woke. You lose me a little bit. Now some shit do be woke. But when you go above and beyond to say a motherfucker losing their mind, and then I watch the video and they don't lose their mind, you lose me just a little bit. Now, I'm about to sit here and say all this extra shit about this motherfucker? No. Because guess what? Unclench another grown man's dick out your mouth, and you'll understand that everybody has a take that'll make you go, huh. Apparently, I've done it to some of you. Where I just sit there and I have a take that makes y'all scream, L take Leon. And you know who doesn't care? Leon. Leon just sit there. Leon sit there and record another video. Here's the thing. Don't fight tooth and nail to like be the one who's sucking from the urethra. You ain't got to do that part. Like, you ain't got to suck from the urethra. But I'm going to tell you this much, though. I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all say. The next sentence I utter is the correct one. This is the worst YouTube. This milquetoast lackadaisical take having bitch is the worst YouTuber. I don't know how the fuck you utter like everybody else being like a weird nerd and indicative to porn and all that shit she talk about when you got a statue of Laura fucking Croft. Don't even try me. Don't even try me. Y'all didn't even listen to what this bitch said. Y'all just jerk to her, bruh. Like, it's cool, but don't try me. Don't try me, bro. It's a couple of these motherfuckers that y'all swear are like based, but y'all just stroking y'all shit to these people. I don't even know why. I could give y'all like some real women that y'all could like watch and listen to what they gotta say. Going after another white person. I gotta beat my racist accusations, bro. Like, what you talking about? I gotta beat my racist accusations, bro. Motherfuckers calling me racist because I'm not siding with a motherfucker who stole a car and his dad ended up killing a random cop for no reason. Oh, man. Is she the butter chick you talked about before? Yep. Mm-hmm. Right on. All the time. Yeah. Fucking Alex just DM'd me like an hour ago. Because I showed him like some IGN article of Rockstar saying that they recorded that entire second trailer off like the regular PS5. And I DM'd him and I said, we get PS5 Pros off this information. I'm about to DM him again. PC's down, PS5's up. We win. Oh man. I think I'm done. I got nothing else. Do any of you have something for me? Don't ask me about no fucking content cop. Don't ask me about no fucking content deputy. That's unemployed white people shit. That's unemployed white people shit. Like, that's literally white people shit. What the fuck? What is this? The man who drove into a family and killed the mother and their dog as revenge for his child was found dead in his cell on Tuesday morning. Well, if y'all wanted like a thought process as to what might occur for what's his name? For that guy's dad, there you go. If you wanted like an idealistic outcome as to what might occur, you know, there you go. What about the Indian guy accused of stealing a child from what? What? Excuse me? I like how I typed in Indian man and the next thing is accused of kidnapping. Times of India, or I'm going with NBC News. 57-year-old man has been jailed without bond for more than 6 weeks for allegedly trying to kidnap a toddler at a Walmart. New video shows the moments the mother alleges he tried to take her child. What's his name? What the fucky? Why am I getting a Burger King? BK, have it your way. Hold on. Both sides agree on something? Yeah, it seems to be. Mahendra Patel. That's probably not how you say that man's name. A man who his attorney says was trying to help a mother in Walmart near Atlanta is now in jail, charged with attempted kidnapping. More than 6 weeks. More than 6 weeks. Supporters wearing yellow cheered after bond was granted. Security video played in court shows no crimes.
We'll grant this man a bond. He's entitled to a bond.
Was that even the same thing? Now the lady who accused him cannot be reached for comment. Oh, let me find. Hold up, cause you just laid out some. Hold on, let me blow my nose for one. That's one thing. Let me get. Oh, I know you all wanted to hear that. Oh yeah, I'm a real streamer. I give you what you want. I give you the shit. I give you what other streamers can't. But the bitch did an interview. Oh, we're using that B word. We're using that B word. Oh. I didn't know we were getting spicy. So spicy for no reason. Why? Why be so angry? ASMR. I mean, white women tears. That's why. White women tears! If I see a white woman crying.
And one.
I was in the Walmart and I had to rip my baby out of some other man's hands.
Oh, she did a whole interview. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He should have let her kid hit the floor. Wow. Just throw the kid under the bus like the kid did something. Not gonna lie, if we watch this and I find out like the kid's like, that man tried to take me. Okay. Fuck, where's an article I could read? Look at this shit. We can't because it got one of them paid to read things, but it doesn't show the thing. Hold on, wait. Now it's just I can't read this one because it's pay to read. But right wing agree. Free man jailed on Walmart kidnapping charge. Nasty work. Abbott and Preach covered this. Oh wow, damn! It's almost like I don't give a fuck. I need to stop saying that before one of you motherfuckers thinks I hate Abbott and Preach. I need to not before one of you simple minds thinks I hate Abbott and Preach. I love Abbott and Preach. Hold on, I'm texting. texting means how much to get you to gas. Either you're asking me to like smoke weed in front of y'all, or you're asking me to fart. Either you're asking me to like smoke weed in front of you, or you're asking me to fart. Is it too much to ask for book? They talking about whippets, you'll end up like Kanye. Bro. I was strong Kanye defender, bro. Then this dude started talking about hell, and I'm like, I don't know about that one, Brody. You on your own on that one, bro. Dice. Like, I can't be hailing nobody. Autocorrect hold you? No. You meant what you said. You want me to gas. This chat is a reflection of you, Leon. Not even close. Kanye is washed. It's sad because that's so true. It's so true, dog. It's so fucking true. He's so washed. I hate it, bro. He's so washed. Oh, man. And you know it's crazy. You know what? Copyright be down. We're going to listen to the one song that encapsulates all of this.
I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye, chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the sweet Kanye, chop up the beats Kanye. I gotta say, at that time I'd like to meet Kanye. See, I invented Kanye, it wasn't any Kanye. And now I look at
Yes, I saw Sinners. You are cornbread.
and look around and there's so many Kanyes. I used to love Kanye. I used to love Kanye. I even had the pink polo. I thought I was Kanye. What if Kanye made a song about Kanye? Call him Mr. Old Kanye. Man, that be so Kanye. That's all it was, Kanye. We still love Kanye. And I love you like Kanye.
Now, I wasn't expecting that. Now that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Of all the shit, I just picked a random version of the shit. Crazy pause. Not the crazy edit of the shit, but it's a crazy pause. Not the edit of the shit, but me. Okay, just blame me for everything. To enhance further conversation about how I cannot trust any human being on the face of the earth, and why I will always shop at stores, whether it be online or as soon as the doors open at like 5 or 6 in the morning. A man then got falsely accused of trying to kidnap a kid, and he got jailed for it. But now he's been freed, so we can celebrate in some capacity. A Georgia father was accused of attempting to abduct a toddler in Walmart, has been released on bail after a judge watched the bombshell footage that the attorneys say exposes his female accuser as a liar. Name I cannot pronounce, Patel, 57 years old, has been languished in jail since he was arrested in March following an interaction with a mother of two, Caroline Miller, terrible name, in a Walmart store in Acworth, Georgia. Miller alleged that Patel attempted to kidnap her 2-year-old son after he stopped to ask her where the Tylenol was, leading to what she described as a tug of war over the child in the aisle. However, the release of surveillance footage has led many to cast doubt over Miller's claim, as Patel has seen merely conversing with the mother as she pointed him toward the medication. Patel insisted Patel insisted that he grabbed the boy as he saw him falling off Miller's motorized shopping cart and attempted to save him. And in court this week, Patel's attorney, Ashel Marchant, great name, said he acted like a father when he reached out to stop the child from falling. You know what? Where's the video of it?
The shopper in this video is accused of a terrible crime, snatching a little boy at Walmart. The mother's accusation was disturbing.
Did someone try to take you from mommy?
Yeah.
Oh, she got the kid in on it. No. She got the kid in on it. No. No.
Caroline Miller says it started when the shopper asked where he could find Tylenol at a Walmart in Atlanta.
It's over there. And as soon as I did that, that's when he just picked him up out of my arms.
What?
Oh, no, I gotta see the video. Please, where's the video? Please. Watch the full video. All right. It's 2 minutes worth of video. He's walking around. You know, he's just walking, chilling in Walmart, checking aisle to aisle. Oh, it looked like he talking to her. I'm not seeing no. It looked like he just talking, you know, conversating just a little bit. And it's still going. They're talking. They're chopping it up. It looks like a little baby right there. Maybe not. I don't know. What is a woman? What is a baby? Oh, he's pointing. I don't want to skip ahead because I might miss something. All right. He's talking. There's somebody else there. What's all this motion? I can't tell. I can't tell. Oh, it looked like he picked him up. How come this fucking footage is clear but the other one isn't? I'm upset. A kid's on the ground. Oh, that's another. Well, why? How come this man isn't being accused of kidnapping? How come this man isn't being accused of kidnapping? Ain't that a bitch? He's talking to this other guy. And he walks away from her. And she's not really making no big stink about some, because, you know, maybe I'm crazy. I don't have kids, but if you have somebody trying to steal your kid, you go make a scene out that shit, right? Oh, they're back. Okay, they're talking. Look like he's showing her the Tylenol. And now she's sitting here talking to the, and now he goes and shops. First of all, he should be in jail for taking one box of Tylenol to a fucking cashier. If you don't go to the self-check, let me stop. Let me stop for one of y'all take me seriously. I mean, he should have talked to the employee for something. While true, are we really going to sit there and use that as the defense? I'm not. Are you? And then he leaves. He might be talking to this dude about how a motherfucker just tried to say he was doing something. And he walks out. What the fuck is that? I don't know. Seems like he might be innocent. The judge released Patel. He set a $10,000 bond and remarked on the significant amount of media and social media attention this case has received. In the footage of the interaction, Patel was seen walking up to Miller as she drove her motorized shopping cart with her son and 4-year-old daughter. If you're disabled, I could understand that. I could understand you like using a motorized scooter. But the fact that you stood up to fucking talk to one of the employees, hold on, go back. Like if she's disabled, cool. But it's the fact that she got up at some point the fuck? It's the fact that she got up at some point. Hold on. She gets up at some point to talk to a fucking employee. Hold on. Right here. Damn it. She's standing up. Her kids wanted to ride. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. She admitted that it was her kid's idea. So I guess fuck the disabled people that gotta fucking walk around with them fucking things. She said it in her interview. I hope it wasn't this one.
What followed, she said, was a tug of war over the kid. She called 911.
I was in the Walmart and I had to rip my baby out of some other man's hands because he was trying to snatch him.
Someone trying to snatch your baby?
Yes.
56-year-old Mahendra Patel was charged with kidnapping and simple assault. But this newly released surveillance tape appears to paint an entirely different picture, showing Patel asking Miller about the Tylenol. And you can see her pointing toward the drug aisle.
What is going on there? Because that is the point where she is alleging he was trying to grab her son and she was pulling him back.
Her children are sort of hanging off of this cart, and you see Mr. Patel almost lean in to help. And then moments later, literally split seconds later, she starts to rise to point out the Tylenol. Then within 1 or 2 seconds after that, you see her in a screen laughing with another gentleman.
The tape shows that minutes after she claimed he tried to kidnap her son, there was a subsequent encounter where Patel shows the woman he found the Tylenol. He then checks out, stops to talk to an employee.
Sue this bitch. 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 Get her. No, Siri, not you. Siri, shut up. I don't want you. So look. Here's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm gonna do. I am going to go eat. I'm gonna make me some food. And after I eat, I'm gonna make a video. This woman lied on a man. No, you can't get a plate. Fuck you. It's unclear why Miller used the cart as she was able to walk. I like how that's the first thing I see. After pointing him to where the Tylenol, Miller then spoke with another shopper and was seen smiling and laughing. The other patron also helped Miller's children as they fell from the mobility scooter, which she mother was using despite not being disabled. Footage showed no struggle, as Miller described. In court Tuesday, emergency said the Walmart staffer found it strange that Miller did not scream or call for help, because who was the one person that said, yeah, you could have asked an employee, you know what else? If your children, listen, I'm not a parent. But if your kid being like is like almost attempted to be stolen from you, you have grounds to turn that entire Walmart into a fucking scene. If somebody trying to snatch your child and you say it's a tug of war, you have every right at that moment to turn that entire fucking Walmart into a fucking movie. However lovingest ever. The video says otherwise. The video makes it seem like a casual interaction between a motherfucker who knows where something is in Walmart and a motherfucker who doesn't. And that man went to jail over that shit. Wait a minute. A prosecutor claimed that a Walmart employee told police Patel had tried to touch them and said something like he loved them. The prosecutor added that Patel had been arrested for a DUI in the past, to which the merchant stood up and countered that while Patel was never convicted of a DUI, she alleged that Miller had been. After it was brought up that Patel served 6 months in federal prison for a 2006 arrest for a white-collar crime related to contract scam, Merchant said that he had cooperated with investigators to convict another perpetrator and paid back all the ill-gotten gains. It's like y'all trying to stick this dude for something to try to match it to this, but it ain't working. Patel has remained in the county jail ever since he was arrested 3 days later, with a family friend previously telling the Daily Mail that the father had been struggling behind bars. Patel was looking for a specific Tylenol for his ailing 86-year-old mother. She takes twice a day. They blasted Miller, who has gone on a media tour to accuse him of child snatching. They said they automatically knew there had to have been a mistake when they saw in the news of his arrest. He's not doing well. It's awful. He's being threatened. I mean, you can imagine he's in there for child kidnapping. People in jail aren't treated well if they are accused of harming a child. That is true. For all those criminals in jail, they seem to band together against somebody who does anything to a kid. You do anything to a kid, everybody in jail bands together. It doesn't take away from the fact that the woman lied. Yep. This motherfucker could be a serial drug trafficker from 2006. What the fuck they got to do with this? Despite the video, Acworth Police Department is standing by the arrest, saying that the video released by the attorney does not show the entire incident. Ooh, it seems to have been edited. It's not the video we have, but declined to share the footage. Oh, I have no idea if they showed the video or not to the grand jury, but if you see the entire video, it's very clear what's happening. I mean, there's really no mistaking it. So it seems like we got a problem. When asked why Miller would make up such horrific claims against an innocent man, Patel's lawyer pointed that Miller has previously been involved in litigation against companies. Oh. In 2021, she filed a lawsuit against Lyft, saying that she had been raped by a driver. The lawsuit is ongoing. Meanwhile, a Change.org petition is shining light on Patel's version of events, and people are leaving comments expressing support for the father. So, here's my problem. Here's my legitimate problem. If this is edited, we have a problem. If what we watched is edited, we have a problem. To the point where we're going to have to be very boring about this and see the entire thing. From when she walks in to when he walks in the store. But again, stands to reason that if your child is in a situation where they might be taken from you, why are you not kicking and screaming all over this fucking store? That's my thing. But this thing about, enjoy 9 hours of footage. Hey! Don't try me. Because I'll sit there and watch it. No, I won't. No, I fucking won't. I'm not going to lie. If the cops say they have a video of this shit, now they got to fucking release that. Because I don't know where they got well, I guess they got it from Walmart. But their video paints a drastically different picture. So if you one of these motherfuckers who say some shit like, oh, well, this is not the full video, you would have to fucking release that shit. The police department has to release it now that they sat there and made the claim that this shit is edited. But as it stands, white women tears then got a man arrested. Patel's lawyer pointed out that Miller previously was involved in litigation against... Oh, we already read that. But this don't really create no standard for this current conversation. Because if she actually got raped, then of course I'm going to feel bad for her. And that case is ongoing. That case is ongoing. Which, like, creates a conversation in that case where if they do, like, the rape kit test and they, like, show signs that she got violated, yeah, Lyft is fucked. But again, that case is ongoing. And it's been going on for 4 fucking years. Because if this went on in 2021 and it's 2025, somebody's wasting their time. But if you got raped, why sue Lyft? Because one of your employees raped a fucking customer. That's a dumb thing to say. Of course you're going to sue the fucking company that hired the motherfucker. Like, what? That's if all of that is true. Now, if she's wasting everybody's time, whew, Lyft is going to have fun getting their money back off this bitch. All right, so how do I feel about this? I feel as though a story was painted out as one thing, but video really doesn't help that story. And the monkey wrench that has been thrown in is the fucking cop saying the video's been edited and is not what they have, which means they're going to have to fucking release what they have. And if they don't, strong support for this man grows. But yeah, that would be like 9 hours of footage. Well, not really 9 hours. Well, never mind, because then you would have to factor in when both of these motherfuckers walk in the store. But I'm not seeing... Where's this part where she only got on the thing because her kids asked? Which, what type of badass fucking mom are you? How dare you give your kids what they asked for? What the fuck? Oh, I don't care about that. Lyft hires contractors like every single driving company. All of them are contractors. They're still gonna get fucking sued for that shit, buddy. They're still gonna get tied to that shit, buddy. I don't know how to break that to you. Maybe she was trying to get a taste of that GoFundMe trend. Nasty work. Nasty work, because motherfuckers trying. They trying to get into that bag. I'm trying to find me a white woman. Me and that white woman gonna go viral. We gonna make bag. We gonna make a bag of you motherfuckers. We gonna make a bag of you motherfuckers. We gonna make I heard it during her interview with the local news station. All right, what's her name? What the fuck is her name? Man, acute. No, what's her name? Let's look for the local news interviewing her. But first, we got to get her name. Her name is Miller, but what's the first name? Miller. Karen Miller. Caroline Miller. Okay. Making up a song about Coraline. Publicity hungry mom who got a stranger jailed suddenly changes her. This can't be the same article, is it? It is not. Georgia Miller, who went on camera to detail, has now fallen silent as doubts grow over her story. Carolyn went on a media tour last month after he was free Tuesday as the judge set the bond at $10,000, but still faces charges including assault and battery and attempt to commit kidnapping. Previous media appearances, Miller claimed that she and Patel were in a tug of war over a 2-year-old. However, the footage released, call me, I'm a positive guy. But while Patel was elated to speak to the media, Miller has since gone silent. When he left the courthouse, Patel said he was excited to get back to his family, despite facing serious criminal charges. She pointed to a litany of supporters of Patel. I don't care about any of this. Miller had made a number of media appearances. How many interviews can this person do? Some of this we already read. In 2021, okay, we kind of got we already read some of this. He was shopping at Walmart. All right, we need local news. So Yahoo News wouldn't be local. ABC News. Georgia man jail. Okay, WSB TV. Would this be it?
Tonight, a mother has her 2 children home safe after someone tried to kidnap her 2-year-old son.
It happened during a trip to Walmart last week. Channel 2's Aaron Rodgers live now in Ackworth for us at the Walmart on Cobb Parkway. And Aaron, you spoke to that mom tonight.
I'm just glad that he's still home with us.
Thankful. That's how Caroline Miller is feeling after a frightening encounter at this Ackworth Walmart.
But as much as we would love to think it'll never happen, it will and does. And to be prepared for when it does.
She says her kids wanted to ride the motorized wheelchair. They were almost done shopping when she says 56-year-old Mahendra Patel asked for help finding Tylenol.
When I pointed my arm out this way to point it to the direction of where it was, that is when he reached down, put both of his hands on Jude, and grabbed him out of my lap.
She says it happened so fast.
I'm like, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? He pulled him, I pulled him back. We're tug-of-warring.
Says then he walked off, bought the Tylenol, and left.
We saw him checking out, but before we could really do anything, he was gone.
3 days later, police arrested Patel.
We were able to see the car he got into and followed cameras and used our flock cameras in the city and was able to get a tag number and track him down.
But Miller still thinks Walmart needs to have better security.
Obviously, these places are targeted. You know, we know what's going on in the area around here. How many missing posters of kids do they have on their very own wall?
She says she's now teaching her kids a lesson she didn't think she'd have to this early.
She's more prepared for the situation if it ever happens again. She knows to scream now. He knows to kick and bite and get away.
And they did show me they know how to do both of those things very well. As for Patel, well, tonight he's in the Cobb County Jail charged with kidnapping and simple assault and battery charges. Live in Ackworth, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
He couldn't do this to a black mom. That black mom, the sick part is the black mom probably would have went to jail with him because she would have beat the shit out. She would have beat the shit out of that dude so bad. They would have had to been like, wait a minute, both of y'all coming. All right. So in that video, they fucking talk about how the kids wanted to ride that shit. I'm still on the dude's side because it seemed like you painted that out to be a tug of war, and it really wasn't no tug of war. In any situation, like any parent not letting this shit slide. And the fact that bro just calmly walked out, like, what are you doing? We gonna get our ducks in a row on this shit. I'm hungry as fuck. Don't know how to break that to y'all. I'm just hungry as fuck. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna go eat. And I'm gonna record a fucking YouTube video. Why? Oh, because he just got out. No shit, Sherlock. What do you think we've been looking at for like the past 20 minutes? I ain't got time to deal with you and how behind you are. Goodbye.